Well, everyone, the iPhone 13 mini has been out for about a week now, and I can definitely tell you, I literally love this phone. This phone is so good. It's definitely not perfect, but from the iPhone 12 mini, this has been a really worthwhile update, and it's very interesting because a lot of rumors are stating that the iPhone 13 mini is going to be the last mini iPhone, and if that's true, I actually do think this is a pretty good ending point. I think the 12 mini was pretty sad, to be honest, but the 13 mini is a monumental upgrade. I might be overhyping it. It's a good upgrade, a great upgrade from the iPhone 12 mini. Now, one of the biggest disadvantages of the iPhone 12 mini was the battery life. That phone didn't really have the best battery life. It didn't even have a great battery life or a good battery life. It was actually pretty poor considering how good and how optimized that A14 chip was supposed to be inside of it. And, with iOS 14 being an update and all that stuff, I guess maybe it took a little bit of a toll on it, but that battery size just wasn't that big on the iPhone 12 mini. With the iPhone 13 mini, they actually increased the battery life and the size of it by a pretty good amount. So, from what I've been hearing, the iPhone 13 mini's battery life could probably end up being around the same as an iPhone 12's battery life. And if that's actually the case, that is just amazing. I'm really happy about that. And the fact that Apple has been able to keep pretty much the same type of body. They did, have to change up a couple things here and there, but it still feels about the same size, the same screen size and all that stuff. And for them to put a bigger size battery in that same body is actually pretty impressive, and I'm actually really, really happy about that. So that's the main thing. That is without a doubt the biggest, the number one thing I love about this specific phone. Now, on top of that, the performance is still great on this phone. It's still top tier, like I've mentioned. I haven't really even ran into too many issues here. Stability is great as well. Even though it's still on iOS 15, the 15.0.1 update is actually still out. I'm pretty sure. I can just go check. I have no Wi-Fi. But this is a very good performing phone. I've already done several comparisons against this phone and tons of other iPhones, and this is a great performing iPhone without a doubt. Now, the build quality, like I mentioned, this phone feels very good. It does not feel like a cheap phone at all. You can pick up this phone for the same prices as last year as well. So for that same price tag, you're getting potentially better build quality. It almost feels exactly the same, but that's not a bad thing. It feels, I guess, a little bit heavier. It's a little bit thicker, but there's nothing wrong with that. And with that bigger size battery, it totally makes sense that they made those type of decisions. Now, the cameras on this thing are really good. You also, like I mentioned before, have that cinematic mode, which is awesome. So you can always zoom in, zoom out a lot, all that good stuff. But you have the cinematic mode, which is beautiful. So you have the ability of pretty much making a blurred out type of video. So you can even see kind of here with this specific thing. I can go and take a video of this. And although this is a pretty bad example, it is a really cool mode. I've already made a couple videos talking about it. But the fact that the iPhone 13 mini also supports this is really awesome, and I think that's just another cool little thing about this iPhone. Now, like I mentioned, it's not perfect. I wish it did have a bigger size battery. I wish it didn't have a notch. I wish it had ProMotion. But I actually love the iPhone 13 mini. I think this is a really good point. And to be honest, if this is the stopping point of the mini lineup, I honestly wouldn't be too upset about it. I think this is a pretty decent ending point about a lot of capability. It's a really good looking phone. And I think at the end of it, if this is the end of it, then I think it's awesome. I think Apple did a good job with the 13 mini. I think they did a weird job with the 12 mini, but the 13 mini is a really good phone without a doubt. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.